Yo. I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. I never been this much excited for like a roleplay community ever in my life. But I gotta say, this community has something going here. I ain't gonna front. I have been summoned. Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you guys for visiting the channel, clicking on this video. I am Raito Sensei, the Light Warrior, and welcome back to some more WWE 2K25 content. Now, before I get any further with this video, apologies for the lack of inconsistency with the videos and content and all that good stuff. I just been hella busy lately, but I'm trying to keep up the pace again. Yeah, y'all kind of know how this goes. I mean, I am like very consistent with my videos, but you know, people got lives. You know, at one point, you know, we're gonna have to take a little break from, you know, our jobs or whatever we do for a living, and you know, got to take care of some business outside that. But keeping up the pace again, trying to keep the pace up again. But I mentioned in the beginning of the video about, you know, WWE community and stuff like that, or roleplay community. Now, I have spoke on this kind of stuff in my nostalgic gaming video about Star Wars: The Old Republic having this same thing, you know, community guilds, community clans, all that stuff. They also got roleplay there. I think I mentioned that in the video. If I didn't, I apologize. But now you know. But I didn't know WWE 2K games has this too. Okay, you know, recently I'm doing WWE 2K25 content. I didn't know they had this kind of thing. All right, now. Yes, it's roleplay, but it's further than that. It's way deeper than that, because I didn't even know that there are people out there creating their own company brands, custom company brands, community wrestling companies and stuff like that inside of this roleplay WWE 2K25 world, or however you want to call it. I kid you not, I didn't even know this kind of thing existed until I start coming across these, you know, these WWE wrestling community clips on TikTok. I didn't even know they was doing this kind of stuff. Like, y'all, like, if you're a fan of WWE, or if you're a fan of wrestling in general, y'all know how wrestling works, or y'all know how these shows work. You know, there are promos, there are, you know, wrestlers coming in the ring, and they start talking to each other. They tell them, oh, I'm gonna beat you here, I'm gonna beat you there, I'm gonna beat you at WrestleMania, I'm gonna beat you at freaking All or Nothing, I'm gonna beat you at NXT Stand and Deliver or TNA Rebellion. Like, for example, they role play this exact same in this community, and I didn't even know that. Now, as I said before, these communities have their literal own wrestling company or wrestling, you know, universe, roleplay universe, and they even have their own custom names. Like, say for instance, something like Extreme Pro Wrestling or something. Yeah, they will have their players or members of the community, and they would, you know, they will put their custom characters into the universe that the company owns. And I'm not talking about like that, like a real universe, but I'm talking about like from what I've seen, they mostly utilize the universe mode in the game. And also from the information, the research, and the knowledge I have gathered, they would take characters from the community creations, they would download that so they can input it into their universe mode, and then they would stream these community matches. And you know, now it literally seems like it feels like it's an actual wrestling brand. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even freaking stop there, bro. They even got their own cool looking custom titles, you know, custom championship belts. And I'm like, yo, where was I when this existed? But they even got their own custom shows, custom videos, custom freaking logos and all that and it's like, it's mind-blowing me, because like, yo, again, where the F was I when this happened? So now that I told you a little bit about these community wrestling brands or community wrestling universes or role-playing, all that good stuff, I just so happened to come across this one specific community in particular. And this universe or brand, they call themselves Bloodlust Wrestling. Now, first off rip, that name sounds fire as F. I'm not even going front. I'm not gonna get into too much about this universe or the community here, because, you know, at one point I just wanted to know if this was legit. I wanted to know that if this was actually real, because again, this is my first time knowing about this. I never knew about it. Matter of fact, I ain't been too long just re-entered the world of WWE 2K games. Shoot, I still gotta catch up on the universe mode videos. I still gotta finish the Mile Rise series, and I still gotta finish the Island series. Well, I I'm almost finished with the Island series. But like y'all get the point. I'm still, you know, kind of new to this WWE 2K game experience and stuff. But yeah, anyways, I spoke to the higher ups of this community or this group. I spoke to these guys, learned a little bit about them, and you know, they put me in their wrestling brand. So technically, I mean, I'm not a real life wrestler, but I guess when it comes to this role playing shit or this community, I'm a effing wrestler. Yeah, that's all the info I can give you about this community for now, because I want to speak to these guys first and ask them if, you know, if I'm allowed to, you know, put some of their content on, you know, on this channel, you know, probably promote these guys or just shout them out or something like that, because, you know, it is my character. I would like to see my character in these videos, you know. But y'all get the point. Bro, I even had my first damn match on Twitch, and I didn't even know, bro. I was at fucking work.
Going after Derek's knees.
Excuse my language, but I was at work. I'm talking about excuse my language, like my subscribers don't hear me cursing every video, but I'm trying to dumb down on that. Probably like some of the only times you'll probably hear some cursing as if humor is involved. I won't guarantee that though, but y'all get the point. Yeah, I had my first match. I didn't even know, but which, by the way, like just like the real WWE, they got their own brands too. Like just like WWE has Raw and SmackDown. You know, this community, they have their separate brands. I think they got like Bloodlust Wrestling Sovereign or Bloodlust Wrestling Anarchy or something like that. They even got the OPLE shows, bro, which is freaking, it's mind blowing, man. So I wanted to make this video, talk about these guys real quick. Matter of fact, before I upload this video, I'm gonna ask them if I can shout them out a little bit, or you know, I can show their Twitch streams on my videos, stuff like that. And you know, kind of, because they also got their media platforms too, so I would like to shout them out too, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask them real quick. So I mean, if y'all see their media platforms in this video and shit, that means I got their permission. But that's pretty much it for the video. I'm going to come out with some more content. I've been editing, just been hella busy, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for clicking on the video, visiting the channel. I am Right to Cincy the Light Warrior. Like, comment, subscribe, drink a lot of water, have faith, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Okay, before this video ends, I just spoke to the man. I just spoke to the HRs, the higher ups. It's official. They gave me the permission. BLW, aka Bloodlust Wrestling content, is coming to the channel. I'm putting all their media on the screen, and I'm putting their links in the descriptions. They got Twitch streams. They do Twitch streams every well, I can't really tell you that because I don't really know myself, because you know, I work a lot, so I'm trying to be consistent with that. But yeah, I'll put all their info in the description. You can check these guys out. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.